Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be doing yet another roundup for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We've had a lot of fun content here on the channel recently, one of which was another poll we did here on the channel asking the question, which Bucs preseason game are you looking forward to the most? There were three options. About 900 people voted in this poll. Thank you so much to everybody who did vote. And the three options were the three Bucs preseason games: at home versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, at home versus the Baltimore Ravens, and away versus the New York Jets. Now, the lowest voted result on this poll, with 12% of the vote, went to the game versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this was interesting to me because this is the first game back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is going to be the first time we are going to be seeing Tampa Bay Buccaneers football, even in preseason form. So I'm surprised this one was the lowest voted game on the list. However, it should be a lot of fun to see all the Tampa Bay Buccaneers starters, backups, everybody in between getting some playing time in some way, shape, or form. These are the games and the opportunities that a lot of guys who are trying to make the Buccaneers roster are going to get the most in terms of game time action and all the reps and all these other different types of things. So there's a lot riding on these opportunities for some of those guys who are going to be trying to crack the roster bubble and really just kind of position themselves on this Buccaneers depth chart. Also, it's the start of game time action for the Bucs quarterback battle. Baker Mayfield, Kyle Trask should be a lot of fun. It all gets started with Pittsburgh. The second lowest voted game was at home against the Baltimore Ravens. This is the last preseason game that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to have in late August, August 26th at 7 p.m. The Ravens are an interesting team, and at this point, also, I think things are going to be pretty well determined in terms of roster battles and all the different types of things that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have going on with decisions. In fact, I would even probably go as far as to say that probably a starting quarterback will be determined by that Ravens game. So that is definitely going to be more of a relaxed game, I would imagine. Definitely seeing a lot of backups in those situations. Probably not a lot of starters playing at all. But far and away, the number one game here with 73% of the votes. The Baltimore Ravens game had 15%. But number one was the New York Jets. That was at 73%. And look, we might not even see Aaron Rodgers in this game, okay? But the Jets have a lot of interesting things going for them. You, of course, obviously have Aaron Rodgers, and that's just going to be fun to see Rodgers in Jets gear, right? I don't know if he's necessarily going to be getting any snaps. If I was the head coach, I would not be giving Rodgers any preseason snaps just due to the risk of injury, but, you know, maybe he would want to get warmed up a little bit for regular season play, who knows? But still, the Jets have a lot of interesting things going on. You've got some very intriguing pieces both on offense and on defense. You have Zach Wilson still there. What the heck is he going to look like? We have no idea. The Jets are the team that are going to be on Hard Knocks as well, so the Buccaneers are probably going to be getting a good bit of national exposure for that game as well. So there's a lot of cool things with that Jets game, right? And I think that arguably the second preseason game is going to be the most important because it's kind of the last chance for a lot of guys in terms of potentially making the roster, depth chart position battles, potentially the quarterback battle. All those different types of things may very well be determined by or after that second preseason game. So are folks going to be able to make a lasting impression, make a name for themselves, make a roster spot for themselves, win a starting job, win a backup job? All of those different types of things are, I think, going to be, you know, more set in stone after that second preseason game than probably after the first. And then, as I said, by that third preseason game, I think that you have a pretty clear idea as to what the one final 53-man roster is going to look like, but two, what the starting roster is going to look like in terms of all the starting position guys. So there's definitely a lot going to be going on in the preseason. Should be a lot of fun. I love preseason personally. It's just a great time to be able to, see a lot of guys. You never know who's going to make an impact, right? You never know who is going to make an impact. And the Bucs have so many fun storylines going on, folks. A lot, along with some of these other teams that are going on right now. It's just some fun times, man. It really is. And we've got training camp coming up soon. Expect loads of content from that. Should be a lot of fun to cover that as well. But yeah, a lot of fun stuff going on here in the preseason game. We'll just have to wait and see what happens next. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching this roundup. Hope y'all enjoyed. And as always, folks, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.